we have Chief Lawrence Battiste on the phone with us right now. Chief, you there?
Good evening, Andrea. How you doing?
Hey, doing well. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Chief.
Thank you so much, Chief, for taking time out of your Sunday to speak with us. We really appreciate your time. And I want to commend the Mobile Police Department for, it was just 1 week ago, it was last Sunday that we saw 1,000 people protesting in downtown Mobile. I've been here 14 years. I've never seen 1,000 people protest anything in Mobile. And tensions were really high. And at one point you had almost this like standoff, angry people and a line of police. It could have turned violent. It could have gone a whole other way, but the department was able to de-escalate and stop the protesters from gaining access to I-10. And there you were, Chief, in the middle of all of it. You went back and you're talking to the protesters. Some of them were yelling at you. They're very angry, and you're just very calm and listening, and you're just able to de-escalate the situation. I want to commend the department because I think you guys did a really great job in a tough situation last Sunday.
Absolutely. I echo those thoughts.
Yeah.
As a department, we thank you all, and we appreciate the support we get from the community in trying to do things the right way.
Yeah. How concerned were you last Sunday? I'm just curious what's going through your mind when you're there talking with the protesters and before you'd gone to the park to speak with them, and you were there at that line when you had the SWAT team there. How concerned were you that things could have gotten violent? I mean, fortunately, no one was injured last Sunday, but how concerned were you that things were going to go a different way?
I was extremely concerned. The entire time we were trying to at least appeal to those individuals that were willing to listen, that we were there to prevent them from potentially harming themselves. Nothing good comes from entering a U.S. highway with so many areas of people merging onto the interstate. And so our goal was to try to get them to understand that we're here to allow you to protest. We want you to be able to protest, but we don't want to have accidental loss of life because we allow you to venture into an area that it makes it even more difficult for us to protect you. And so I think when we got to the point where we could have open dialogue about, hey, we're willing to listen, and we'll be here for as long as you want to talk, but we need to do it in a place where we can keep everybody safe.
Yeah.
Well, and Andrea, if I may, what he said is correct, and that's all fine and well, but we've seen other police chiefs and other people not be as successful as what Chief Battiste and the rest of the police officers in Mobile did, because they handled it the right way. They were speaking to them as equals and not demeaning them and talking down to them. In fact, I even saw, because I watched the coverage live, and I even saw Chief Battiste and Jimmy Barber give some of the protesters their cell phone numbers and say, look, we want to talk to you. We hear you. And that just calmed and quelled all of the anger and aggravation. So kudos to the entire department for what you guys did.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.